Hi, this is Daniela DiIorio, and I am with WebVee Guide, and I am here with some really awesome, beautiful, hot ladies. I'm talking about you, honey. I am. And you too. Well, really, oh God, now I feel really nervous. And I mean, you guys are all equally hot.
Who's prettier?
Anyway, so I'm here talking with these awesome women, and they have all had experiences in the web world as well as the television world. And I wanted to see, first of all, who you all are, because I know who you guys are, but they don't. And I wanted to see what your experiences were like in comparison from the web world to the television world. So if we could just take it away. Well, I just figured we would just, did you not want me to? We could do Blue Eyes over here. Here you are.
Oh, wow. The comparison to the television world and to the web world. Oh, I'm Michelle Stafford, and I'm an actress, and I produced, wrote, and starred in the Stafford Project. There you go. So, and my name is Michelle Stafford. But there's freedom in the web, freedom. You don't have as much freedom on TV. But, you know, I'm working with a network right now that's giving me the money to do another show, and they've been amazing. Of course, you know, they'll come back with notes, and I have to incorporate their notes, but they're very creative. Like they're a great company to work with, and if I ever get the deal done, I can actually start the show. But it's just freedom, right? I mean, that's all I have to say.
I'm Sheena Metal, and I'm an actress and mostly a radio host. I've been doing web radio for 5.5 years now, and this is my second year at the Hot As Hell convention as a host and helper. I like the inclusiveness of the web. I like that you'll see a show about, you know, people who train dogs, and then next to it you'll see a show about crazy gay people that live in an apartment building together, and then the next minute you'll see a show that's about a serial killer on the loose. I love that. I love that it's all good, and whatever you want to make a show about is wonderful, and that I think we in the web television community are very loving and accepting of each other. So we love each other's shows, even if all of our shows have nothing to do with each other, and I think that's fantastic. And I like the idea that there's more art and more content, and more people are making art, and more people are encouraged to be artistic and creative. So that's what I love about it.
I'm Jane Espenson. I'm a TV writer for many years. I now co-created and executive produced Husbands, which is a digital show. I think what's interesting is in these last few moments before traditional broadcast television merges with the new digital television, that they're starting to work together in a really interesting way, so that traditional broadcast networks can use online as a place to develop shows, and that way they're getting proof of concept. They're getting proof that there's an audience out there for the sort of shows that take on new topics that haven't been talked about so much in traditional broadcast. They're getting a chance to see, oh yeah, there's an audience, people want to hear about this stuff, which is allowing them to bring more potent shows that speak more directly to people, right to the traditional broadcast air for as long as that exists.
I'm Diane Delano, and I'm a rabbi. No. No. I'm an actress. I love the web so much I want to marry it. So the web for me allows me to be a bigger actress, bigger than I normally am, because if I do television or film, they're always saying, Diane, could you dial it down about 1,700 notches? You're very good, but you're very large. I suppose that's because I sort of started in the theater, and that's where I came from. But the web allows me to, you know, I've had the chance to work on 2 different web series, Fumbling Through the Pieces and now Pretty, which will be airing in 20 minutes. No, I don't know. It's coming out soon. I got to play. I got to sort of expand on kind of my character as kind of the tough broad with a heart of gold, but now I can sort of be silly and girlish. Is there anything in my teeth?
We're good.
Thank you.
Hello. You don't want, it's like the comedian, you don't want that warm up. You know, it's not, hello, my name is Martha Byrne. I was on As the World Turns for 20 years, and I developed a show called Gotham for the internet. When Hollywood didn't want to produce the pilot, I did it myself. and broke it down into small little bits. And that was a long time ago. That's kind of when things were just getting started in the online world for series. And I just did a pilot for called Weight, about a woman who's lost a significant amount of weight on a reality show and goes back to her family and home, and it's a comedy. And I think what we've talked about here today at the WebFest is that being online gives you the opportunity to do things you normally wouldn't do, get hired for. You get to be your own boss in a lot of those situations, which is kind of ideal as a creative person. The internet's really the only place for people like myself to be able to do that. The crossover from the internet to television, I think, my television, I can watch Netflix on my television. I have a smart TV. I can watch YouTube on my TV. So again, the lines are very gray right now, crossing over back and forth. And the director of Weight, Frederick King Keller, has directed over 200 hours of primetime television and read the script for Weight and said, I want to be a part of the show. And the more that happens, the more opportunities of the crossovers from, again, that side to the online, that's just going to make it grow further and further. And Jerry Seinfeld doing his web series, he's like, I wouldn't even bring it to television. He goes, I'm so happy doing it online because I'm doing it the way that I want to do it. It works for me. He feels the same way as we do. He has $1 gazillion, which helps. But again, you don't need $1 gazillion to make your show. So that's the beauty of it.
I'm Julie A. Smith, and I create Fumbling Through the Pieces. Create it, write it. What I love about the net is we all get to view each other's stuff, and it's actually no one's editing us. You don't have ABC standards sending you what you can say, what you can't say. And it's your project, it's your child. You just kind of put it out there, and to me that's refreshing, and that's why I love Netflix too, because Netflix is actually, I know they say web series for Netflix. We don't have $100,000 million, whatever, that kind of budget. I mean, it's a smaller budget, but you know what? You get to create your dream, and I always say, if you're going to dream big, and also, if you can do that, touch as many people as you can. And that's, for me, as a writer, if I can make you walk away and go, wow, that touched, it makes me happy. And that's it, really.
There's like this sense of community that you don't always see, and being an actress in LA and doing this, it's a tough gig, and we're supporting each other, and that's something that we really need to show the outside world.
We were talking earlier how there's like this bandwagon for women, like women should support women. Honestly, I'm going to support a cool person, right? It's a non-issue for me. I was raised by a mom. My mom was in this business. She worked at Universal, and she was an executive there, one of two women who worked there as I was growing up. And it was a non-issue, women stuff. Like I grew up around strong, supportive women it's in the 70s where that women were just starting to really work. Like my mom was the only working mom in my school. And it was like, it's a non-issue to be funky to another woman. It's still a non-issue to me. I don't, those chicks are bitches. I mean, none of those chicks are here.
Did you have something to say?
No, that's
Yes, those women are bitches. I do hate the funky when you they're like, oh, good luck, and then they turn around and they check you all out. Like, oh, look at her ass. Yeah.
Look, we all want the part. Everybody wants the job. Males, females, kids, we all want the job when we go to audition. But if we come from a place, I feel, from creation rather than competition, that's when things happen. And rather than trying to make it happen, let it happen. And who cares? If you bomb on one or bomb on two or bomb on three, the fourth time you'll get it. Or you'll audition for something, even a web series, television, movie, whatever, you don't get that, but somebody digs you for something else. Just go in with a fake it till you make it attitude, and don't make eye contact with the pretty ones.
like, if go out and create the show and become the person who's hiring the actors. So then you're creating the jobs, and you can cast yourself, or all that competition stuff goes away.
You know, I think that the more that we sort of hit that woman thing, the more we're constantly saying to every woman in the world and to us, hey, guess what? We don't work a lot, or it's going to be harder for us, or we have to all stick together because we're women and nobody wants us at anything. And I think that's kind of crap, because I think that you have to have men and women in things, or it's not really a story.
Misogyny, we overlook the fact that misogyny hurts everyone. We always sort of treat it as a women versus men, and we don't look at how gay men who draw their strength from femininity are also affected by misogyny. And straight men are affected because they are constantly being told you can't act certain ways, and they get put in this little emotion-free box. Like, everybody is hurt by it. So instead of sort of saying women, 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 we should be saying people, people, people.
Because I have a daughter, so she can kick her brother's butts. She's not a bully pushed her at that camp, and I said, well, next time push him back. Don't take any BS from anybody. And I think it starts young. Yeah. We all women in this business should support each other. I know especially we're employed. It's different when you're trying to get the job too. We definitely have to put your blinders on and go, that person does not want me to get the job. They want the job, yes. But in a work environment, I think that executives, the television industry, film industry, women have to not try to bring each other down. They have to support each other, even though they go, or whatever their insecurities. We have to stick together in that frame and support each other. So that's what I was just thinking about when you guys were talking, having a daughter and raising her to be whatever she wants to be and not limiting her. And she saw her mother do whatever she wanted to do. And then I had great support from my parents. And I was never told that because I'm a girl or because I want to be an actress that I can't do it. So that's all. I think that's a good piece of advice for a parent, for in the business, to put your blinders on, but support, be secure enough in yourself to support other people's successes. Strong women, stay strong. Or you said fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
This is Daniela with WebVee Guide.